When I started doing Young Living as a business, I am the kind of person who I have to know exactly what it is I'm getting into. So when I began to research more about Young Living and exactly what the business was all about, how it began, how it got to where it is now, I found myself in tears over and over again. As I would read about Gary Young, our founder and creator, I could not believe how amazing this man was. And I say was because we actually lost him this year. He passed away this year, and it was a really, really, really sad and hard time for everyone, because when you read about this man who has went through so much in his life, and he has never given up. He literally dedicated almost all of his life to learning and researching and creating and distilling these oils. And when you read about him and you read his book and you read about how he had so many things come up against what it was he was trying to do, and he never gave up. There's stories about how he was in a wheelchair and he wanted a job. He wanted to be able to work, and people, when they would see him and how hard he was working and was not giving up, he was bringing grown men to tears because they couldn't believe the way that this man was unwilling to give up and would fight for his life and fighting for wellness. And so for me, that makes this company more than just another network marketing company. That for me makes it personal. It reminds me of my dad and how hard my dad works and has always worked. And to read about him and how he would go to Europe and he was literally just after it. He was like, I'm gonna figure out how to do this, and he did it. And alongside with his wife Mary, and they did it, and they created this beautiful, incredible, pure company, really before anyone else did, and they have lived up to the standards that they believed in, and now we are blessed for it. And so for me, it just is really personal. I never had the privilege of meeting Gary, but I feel like I know him, and I feel like he reminds me so much of my own father, that it's really special, it's really personal for me. So I'm excited to share more of that information with you guys, and I look forward to getting to have those conversations with you when you join our team.